questions, give me a call right here on the Barry Farver Show. Weekdays, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on CRN Digital Talk Radio.
Live across America, the PM Show with Mike Horn on CRN Digital Talk Radio.
Welcome to the PM Show. This is the big weekend edition on CRN Digital Talk Radio. I, of course, am Michael Horn. Joining us, our distinguished group, as always with us, Scott St. James here, the legendary Scott St. James, radio, TV star, actor extraordinaire. Welcome to the show.
Oh, always a pleasure to be here.
And Dodger fan.
Oh, yeah.
Who's in sort of a disappointing mood after they lost 5 straight.
Big-time Dodger fan.
Big-time Dodger fan.
They've played well over the last few games.
I wouldn't say well. They scored 1 run, and we're lucky they had Zach Greinke on the mound.
The bottom line is, do you win or do you lose?
Well, 5 games in a row they lost. This team, I'm telling you, is in desperate shape.
Well, you are so negative, man. You know, it's
the best team money can buy, and they can't score a win.
And they're still in first place.
Good luck. Giants are breathing down their neck.
I know they recently took apart the Big Red Machine.
The Big Red Machine has been dismantled for a couple of years.
Well, no, the other day they had Tony Perez there throwing out the first pitch, and then they did this kind of, I don't know if it was some kind of a comic routine at home plate, but Johnny Bench came out from kind of out of nowhere, and he kind of told the current, he told
Johnny Bench?
He told the current catcher for the Reds to go take a hike, and that he caught the
catcher left. Johnny Bench has, I don't want to say he's got an odor problem, but he uses that blue emo to try to mask stuff that stinks.
Well,
he is sitting there.
Just lay it out there.
I could get it with, Richard Petty sits there with him. Richard Petty works on automobiles and smells like a gasoline bomb and an oil slick, because he works in the garage all the time. He's got grease under the fingernails, so he can use the blue emu. But Johnny Bench is amazing. He tells you, you won't stink, and apparently that was a problem during his career with the Cincinnati Reds, when they would kind of clear away from his locker. I'm just making that up. Johnny Bench, all-star, great catcher. But yes, he is concerned. He's concerned. Have you tried that blue emu that doesn't stink?
Have not.
Yeah, apparently Johnny Bench has got some kind of a strain under his armpit.
He was a heck of a catcher during his time.
And he strained a lot of stuff. So,
if not the.
So Johnny Bench was there at the Big Red Machine. Come on, the Cincinnati Reds.
He caught the game day pitch from Tony Perez.
It pains me to see nobody in the stands in Cincinnati as the season goes down. Did you look at those crowds there when the Dodgers were playing?
Yeah, they need to get a bunch of new players.
Well, that's what people have said about the Dodgers.
Well, no, but I mean that's how you get people in that are better. Right, Right now they just do not have a good team.
Yeah. So they have to.
Don't they got Barry Larkin still at shortstop?
No, they do not. And Davey Concepcion no longer plays there as well either. They literally for like 30 plus years didn't they have like 2 shortstop, Davey Concepcion and Barry Larkin, and then they've had like 30 shortstops.
They had a great team. I mean, gee whiz. I mean, that was.
Now we got them wound up. Come on, tell me, bring it. I like it when you get going. Gee whiz, they had a great team.
Well. It's going to be
Rose, Tony Perez, Davey Concepcion. Come on,
these were all big time players.
Joe Pignatano,
they were
Johnny
in the
Bench,
World Series a lot, and
Rip Rapolsky,
everything
George
else.
Foster,
made the rest of us sick.
Tommy Helms, Don Demeter, Beta Pinson, all those greats. Frank Robinson.
Yeah,
let's go back and name them all.
Great team.
Pete Rose,
Elroy Face. Well, there's some in there you can take out that we might have thrown in just because we got excited about good names.
Cesar Geronimo.
Yeah.
Well, Pete Rose, I mean, look at all that he did until he decided to be a gambler. But up until then, he was a...
Well, what's wrong with being a gambler?
Well, not to me there isn't.
Thank you very much there, Scotty. Scott St. James, Paul Stewart, I'm Michael Horn. It's the PM Show.
Breathe it in, kid. Every 3 months we install these air handler filters. They're more energy efficient, hold more dust, and are priced to save us more money. And Grainger's got close to 3,000 different styles and sizes to choose from. In stock and ready when we need them. I love Oxygen, kid. And this facility's got some great AO, too. I'm breathing easier just thinking about these air handler filters. Get some today. Get it? Got it? Good. Call clickgrainger.com/filters or stop by. Grainger. For the ones who get it done.
It's fall flooring season with incredible deals on the hottest styles right now at Lumber Liquidators Fall Flooring Kickoff Sale. Choose from over 400 great floors with over 20 laminate styles like American-made mahogany for just 49 cents a square foot. More than 30 bamboo floors like carbonized bamboo for only $159, and over 150 hardwood floors like pre-finished gunstock oak for only 99 cents. With $1 off Bellawood, 20% off Dream Home laminates, plus great floors, wood-like tile, vinyl, and more. With 24-month special financing, the Fall Flooring Kickoff Sale is going on now. Visit LumberLiquidators.com to find a store near you.
Well, I wish you could be here during the breaks. Welcome back here to the PM Show Weekend Edition. I'm Michael Horn along with Scott St. James and Paul Stern. And of course, we go over the week's news and talk about things of that nature. Scott St. James, an accomplished television newsman, a sports reporter, a radio personality, an actor. You name it, you've done it, haven't you? You ever been a lumberjack?
No.
I bet he has.
Maybe I have. I don't know.
The jammer with the hammer.
Drinking, maybe I was. I don't know.
The jammer with the hammer. I'm telling you right now, we like to get him going here, Scotty St. James. And so Paul throws this curveball right in your lap because we do the show from Hollywood, California. And Paul is acting like this football stadium in Los Angeles is going to be built in Carson, California. And you didn't like that at all, did you, Scott St. James?
I don't need him here. I don't need these football players. Back at a different time, yes, but now I don't care.
You don't want the football players
No,
here.
I don't care if they're here or not.
Really?
I think our basketball teams are going to be getting better and better and better. Of course, the one team right now that was in the playoffs,
The Clippers.
The
Clips.
I think that the other big basketball team will
We got
be coming
the Kings
back.
for hockey, ice hockey.
We got a couple of good
baseball teams.
No,
yeah.
I'm thinking of college football.
Well, we did, except we have Coach Sarkisian with us here today. He wanted to say hello to you.
He's got to get straightened out.
Oh, Scott.
Yeah.
This is say hi.
But
okay, thank you, Steve. Just please sit down over there.
But
what happened to that guy?
Well, nobody knows for sure.
Drank a little too much or something.
Apparently so.
That's good.
But if they go off and only win one game, if any game,
gonna win one game. This guy.
If they go undefeated, they'll be giving him a lot of whiskey.
Well, don't they got the athletic director over at USC? Isn't that Pat Hayden?
Yeah, he did not reprimand the coach, Steve Sarkisian, who, if you didn't hear, apparently said he had a little too much to drink, and the combination of that with drugs, and I don't know if he had a cold or if he's taken some kind of medication or whatever, caused him to kind of just do we have his statement? Did he make a statement for us, Tomas, that we could actually play that the coach had when he was putting this together? Do we have that? Crossbar 3, I'm ready whenever you are. We just play that. Let's go right ahead. Coach. Apparently, Tomas doesn't have that for us. Okay, never mind. He looked like he did. He stared at me like he's ready to go. Anyway, so that's what happened. Thank you, Tomas. I'll plug in my own headphones next time, too. Thank you so much. Anyway, so that's the deal, right?
Yeah, well, it's like everything else. It all goes, it's good or bad depending on winning or losing. And if they turn out to have a good season this year, and I think they will, then nobody's going to care what he does.
Right.
Well, not literally, but he'll they'll be left. He'll be left alone, and that's how it works. If they're winning.
Yeah, he could do whatever he wants to, right?
Yeah.
I don't think, but it's college. I don't believe they should have alcohol in
the
locker room.
I think he'll back.
Yeah.
Back it down. Back it down.
If he wants to drink at a restaurant or something, that's his deal. But with the kids there and everything, college players, not that these kids are like little saints, because they certainly are not. But, the whole Reggie Bush got the USC in trouble to begin with by doing all his deals and getting kickbacks for, was it Adidas shoes or something he got? What was the deal with Reggie Bush that time that caused the sanctions against?
I hope it was more than Adidas shoes.
That was something. I don't know.
There was a deal with houses too. I mean, there was a lot of stuff going on.
He was given a lot of stuff in the recruitment of him, is what I understand.
I think it was more.
Well, that's because he was that good. That's why.
Very good. think he was dating Kim Kardashian or something.
Exactly. I think it was, too. Anyway, that's what Coach Sarkisian
That's
said.
probably why he needed the shoes.
Am I right, Coach Sarkisian?
So, first and foremost, I'd like to apologize for my behavior Saturday night. It was inappropriate. I feel bad for the University of Southern California. I feel bad for Max Nikias, Pat Hayden. I feel bad for our players, and I feel bad for my own kids.
I just feel bad.
The way I acted was irresponsible and something that I obviously don't condone. Okay. I think the moral of the story is this. When you mix meds with alcohol, sometimes you say things and or do things that you regret. And I regret it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all of our fans and donors and all the people that were in attendance.
All right, thank you.
This is humiliating.
You're smiling while you're saying that. Am I right?
Bottom line?
What?
I got caught.
Well, he did. And as Coach Sarkisian apparently has cleaned up his act a little bit. He's here in the studio with us now.
Get ready to fight on, baby.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you one more time. Lead us in that cheer one more time if you can.
Get ready to fight on, baby.
That's okay. No, that's okay.
No.
That kind of stuff, sure.
That's really good.
Absolutely.
Here, have a little more of that special water you brought with you, Coach.
Ooh, yeah.
Get ready to fight on, baby.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
And so there.
No, it's not.
I wish a lot of coaches would have that kind of enthusiasm.
Really like that?
Yeah.
That was at a big pep rally that he was
just
there.
hide the liquor, that's all.
That's it.
No, not like he was in a cart and he ran over to like a family or anything like that. He certainly didn't do that.
But I mean, he wasn't thinking when he got around.
We had to edit that, as you could tell. A couple of little expletive we had to edit out of that.
I mean, I've tailgated a time or two. And
I'll say it again. I got caught.
No, I've had difficulty getting to my seat.
Yeah.
You have?
Sure.
Yeah.
I think they're going to have a good season this year, though. It's
we'll see.
As long as he stays sober.
Caitlyn Jenner, I think, has been brought in to kind of help coach the team somewhat, and some crash victims are going to be suing her for $18.5 million. She could escape a criminal prosecution. She had that car crash. Was it Caitlyn Jenner, that had it, or was it Bruce Jenner that had the car crash? I can't remember. Was it right in the middle? It was in between, kind of. It was Caitlyn Bruce that did it, but when they had the PCH car crash. But I guess Caitlyn, being the wonderful woman that she is, has taken the heat for both herself and Bruce. And they've learned that she's about to be sued for $18.5 million. It's serious stuff. TMZ broke the story. The estate of Kim Howe, the woman who died in the accident, this woman who died, was just sued $18.5 million by the 5 occupants in the Hummer she struck after Jenner's vehicle pushed her into oncoming traffic. So this is, they're suing everybody here right now, and when deaths are involved, this is just a serious bad thing.
Yeah, and we don't know yet. We'll find out once the judges and everything else, get involved. But right now, he'd be looking at jail if, or you get nothing. It just depends. It depends on what the officials end up doing.
I hope they put him in jail and just throw away the key.
Well, the lawyer for the 5 Hummer occupants, they plan on filing an identical lawsuit against Caitlyn Jenner, the same one they file against Kim Lowe. She died in the accident, but they say the Hummer occupants believe that she might have been negligent for some reason. So we don't know all these facts, do we?
I think Bruce was driving
reckless.
He was driving reckless. You're towing driving a Hummer, towing a boat, and then you push somebody.
Did he have a boat? I didn't realize.
I think
that.
He was. I think
it was Bruce at the time, right?
I believe so. I think he was towing something.
Yeah.
Well, as we know, if it was as bad as some people want it to be or thought it is, it's going to be bad for him. Otherwise, who knows? Maybe he'll beat it. We don't know yet.
Not towing anything anymore. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, right. Bada bing,
bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah.
But I think it's very serious. I don't think it's funny at all. I mean,
no, it's not.
Well, I can imagine somebody pushing my car into oncoming traffic at the
First of all, it's not.
What do you think about that, Coach
Sarkisian?
Coach Sarkisian, you have a comment on that?
So first and foremost,
no, not that. I don't want to hear that.
First and foremost,
the wrong one. Thank you very much,
Coach. Towing that thing on the highway there and pushing people into oncoming traffic.
Coach, do you have a thought for us?
Get ready
Thank you.
to fight on, baby. Let's go!
Well, here's a subject we just can't ignore any longer. Our government is trillions of dollars in debt. Does Greece ring a bell with you? Well, you know, the folks at Swiss America have joined forces with the Larry Elder Show recently, and I gotta tell you, they make a lot of sense regarding the conservative strategies and common sense solutions to our difficult economic problems. They're offering us 2 excellent research reports, free of charge, of course. One is The Truth About Modern Banking, and the other is called The Timeless Truth About Gold. So call 1-800-289-2646. That's 1-800-289-2646. Or check them out at SwissAmerica.com. Again, 1-800-289-2646. You tell them Larry Elder gave you the number and get this vital information in your hands ASAP. 1-800-289-2646. Swiss America, you know, has been around a long time. I've checked them out and they are trustworthy. 1-800-289-2646.
You order a glass of your favorite Cabernet, fresh asparagus, hollandaise on the side, a filet, medium rare. You unfurl your napkin with a flair, close your eyes, and prepare to listen. Ah, there it is. The sweet music you long to hear. The sizzle. The sizzle of a Ruth's Chris steak.
The most magnificent corn-fed prime beef, broiled to perfection at 1800 degrees. Some call it a sizzle. We call it an anthem.
As the waiter approaches, you think, is this one mine or that one?
Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. Like Ruth always said, life's too short to eat anywhere else.
Make a reservation online at ruthschris.com or by calling 800-544-0808.
Hi, I'm Joan London, and if you're worried about your parent or a loved one living alone like I was, and you want reliable senior care information, then call A Place for Mom, the nation's largest senior living referral service. You'll get free information on assisted living, Alzheimer's care, nursing homes, even important financial information.
They had obviously researched every place, not just given me names.
Really? Yeah.
They found me a place for what she could afford, and it was magnificent.
We're now very confident that she's safe, and they just helped every step of the way, and I can't thank them enough.
So if you're struggling to find reliable senior living information, call A Place for Mom. This is a free service, and you can trust them to help you.
If you're struggling to find reliable senior living information for your mom or dad, then call or go online to get the free help you need during this turbulent time. Call now, 800-471-5173, 800-471-5173.
PM show nationwide, coast to coast, CRN Digital Talk Radio. I'm Michael Horn along with Scott St. James and Paul Stern. Scott St. James in the CRN official uniform. Paul Stern, what's that thing you're wearing?
I'm just wearing something I just picked up off the rack.
Yeah, I am too. I'm wearing a Cox Cable shirt.
Is that a Cox Cable shirt?
Nothing wrong with that.
Cox Cables, channel 971 through 976. We love our good partners at Cox Cable, Charter Cable, all the great cable, all the good ones.
Their logo and emblem is on the sleeve. Yeah. That's kind of a nice touch.
Yeah, it's kind of nice, isn't it?
Cox
I can touch it there too.
That's a good cable system.
Celine Dion is in the news. She says she's back on the Strip after a year-long hiatus. She returned to Las Vegas, that Strip, and she is back at Caesar's Palace. The Coliseum was sold out for her first show since last summer when she stepped down aside to take care of her ailing husband, Renee Angel. Is that his name, Angel or Angel? Do you know that name?
I don't know for sure.
Anyway, who's been recovering from cancer. Anyway, Celine just nailed the high notes. And the only thing is I hear she doesn't like air conditioning, so it gets kind of warm in there, especially when it's 120 degrees outside in Las Vegas.
There's a condition known as Vegas throat.
Is that what it is from the air conditioning?
I believe that is what the situation
Caesars is scheduled to do 40 shows between now and January for Celine Dion.
At Caesar's Palace, that's where they have that Rayo's restaurant.
It's good. That's a good restaurant, Rayo's.
Go over and eat at Rayo's and go catch Celine Dion. That's a pretty good night.
It was a pretty good night.
Very good night.
I do know this about these two people. This is two people that are bona fide love affair that's been going on for a long time.
Renee, the husband, and Celine, the wife?
Yes. I mean, it's just...
you know this Hollywood inside stuff, don't you?
I know a little bit of it.
You tell us Kenny Rogers' career was finished last couple of weeks
ago?
No,
I'm not saying finished. I'm just saying...
I thought you said he was done.
Well, no, I didn't say he's done, but I...
said he couldn't even walk around on the stage.
No, you're taking words out of my mouth.
That's what I recall.
Well, no. He went out and let everybody know that he was having a little struggling a little bit. But he's been around for a long time, but he still sings great and everything else.
Well, so was my good friend Coach Sarkisian.
Get ready to fight on, baby. Let's go!
How did Kenny? Did Kenny have the same kind of it was his upbeat, his voice like that?
No, he was fine.
He was fine.
But he's getting older, that's all.
Okay.
The gambler.
But he's still great.
It's good. Tony Bennett, don't they kind of roll him
he's
around?
He's another one
Some
great.
kind of apparatus.
Yeah, but he's also great.
They actually have Tony sitting on the piano and they roll it from stage left to stage right.
Like a hospital bed.
He sits there.
You're being brutal with these guys.
There and talks to his great arranger, the guy that plays the piano.
Two of the biggest stars in the world, and you're just banging them both.
It's just take it easy. I'm no Caitlyn Jenner here now. Take it easy. Coach, help me out of this. Would you
Get ready to fight on, baby. Let's go!
Coach Sarkisian, thanks for being here with us today, by the way.
He's a master motivator, and I'm telling you.
Yeah, he is. I'm pumped up for the footballs. I'm ready to go. Celine Dion, back to your story that we interrupted. You're saying that Celine Dion and Renee and Jill, they are like very connected.
Yeah, they really are. And speaking of nice people, I'm looking forward to seeing Paul Anka. I think that's on the.
How's he doing physically?
Well, I haven't seen him for a while, but I will. I think it's the 17th. I think of August. But
how's that back coming, Paul?
Well, no,
a little sacroiliac problem.
I don't think it's that. But
don't stink.
But I haven't seen Paul Anka in quite some time, but I'm looking forward to seeing to him. And that's all.
And he's going to be where? Morongo? Is that where you go?
Yeah. No, not Morongo.
Pachanga?
Pachanga, yeah.
Pachanga. And you go out there, and I've seen ads for that. That's one of those Indian casinos. Let me ask you this, Scott St. James. You've been known to be a good card kind of guy and all that kind of stuff. Not that we're saying you youngsters out there should follow Uncle Scotty here. But you've played with the best of them. You've been to tournaments. You've been in Las Vegas. What's the difference between the true Las Vegas-style casino and then those Indian imitation things they do in the Indian, Redskin land where they come up with those things?
I'll answer that like this.
Yes.
When I was hanging around Vegas, when Elvis was still alive and Wayne Wayne Newton was out there and everything else, I was there a lot. But when they opened up that stuff for the Indian thing,
yes,
and the one that I go to now, I really like it. It's like 100 miles from where I live.
They don't pay taxes. It's licensed to steal. Those Indians, I'm telling you. I used to watch those old westerns, and you had to watch out for some of the Indians because they would scalp the bad guys or the good guys even. And now they're scalping you on the tickets. I'm telling you, you got to be careful. I mean, they don't pay taxes.
I will tell you this now. This is the third person that you're hanging today, and I mean hanging them big time.
I saw a Toby Keith concert. True story. At the Indian Casino, and Toby Keith was incensed that they didn't serve alcohol. They were just having soft drinks during a Toby Keith concert. What do you think of that, Coach Sarkisian?
Get ready!
Come on.
Fight on, baby! Let's go!
Good thing I was sitting next to Coach Sarkisian of USC. He was able to put a little something in that Coca-Cola.
Couldn't find any fire water?
No, there's nothing there, I'm telling you. It was just coffee and soft drinks.
What are you going to do with your old car? You can try selling it, you could junk it, or you could donate it to Heritage for the Blind. Your car will be towed away for free, and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1-800-785-9618. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats. It doesn't matter if your vehicle runs or not. It will be towed away for free, and you'll be supporting those that need help. Heritage for the Blind is a nonprofit nonprofit organization that helps the visually impaired live fuller lives. Call right now to donate your car, and as a special thank you for calling, you'll receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to many exciting locations. Call Heritage for the Blind right now. 1-800-785-9618. Donating is easy, and your vehicle is towed away for free. Plus, you'll get a free vacation voucher. Call now, 1-800-785-9618. That's 1-800-785-9618.
You're experiencing pain, back pain, shoulder, elbow, or hand pain, pain from a sports injury. If so, schedule a visit with Dr. Michael Sheps, the leading expert in laser therapy for pain management. Call 310-873-4422 or go to drsheps.com. Experience Epic T, the breakthrough laser therapy system that Dr. Sheps developed to make you pain-free in less time. Laser therapy is a non-invasive, safe, and effective in-office procedure that penetrates deep into your skin without damaging the tissue. It perfectly targets areas of pain to promote fast, natural healing. Relax your muscles, ease muscle spasms, joint stiffness, and arthritis pain while increasing blood circulation. For over 25 years, Dr. Sheps has helped Olympic athletes and sports enthusiasts alike get back in the game. Schedule your visit with Dr. Sheps at his Brentwood office in California. Call 310-873-4422 or visit drsheps.com. That's DRSHEPS.com. 310-873-4422.
Do you owe the IRS money? Do you have years of unfiled returns? Has the IRS garnished your wages or put a lien against your house? The IRS has the power to make you pay back what they claim you owe and will stop at nothing to collect. If you are losing sleep over your IRS tax problem, there is a solution. Call Signature Tax now. Speak with our professionals and feel the weight of your tax burden lifted from your shoulders. Call 800-543-1427 for your free and confidential analysis on ending your tax nightmare. We can help get your life back on track and give you the fresh start you deserve. Our A-plus BBB rated tax resolution team has over 125 years of combined experience to get you the best deal possible while stopping the IRS dead in their tracks. Call Signature Tax now at 800-543-1427. Call 800-543-1427. Again, that's 800-543-1427. 800-543-1427.
Welcome to Staples.
Hi, Staples guy. I need to get my kids ready for back to school.
Well, Staples has everything they need at low prices, like comp books for just 50 cents, so they'll be 110% ready.
Wait, that's 10% more ready than totally ready.
Yep.
That extra 10% evens it all out.
Sorry?
Well, I'm usually 10 minutes late getting them to school, so.
That doesn't even it out.
Yeah, sure it does.
Make low prices happen. Make 110% ready happen. Staples. Make more happen. Right now, Staples 16-gigabyte flash drives are just $5.99.
Offer valid while supplies last. Limit 5 per customer. Ends 8/29/15.
The Doug Stephan Good Day program, early morning radio, and I guess it is radio, although it's radio on TV because this is CRN Digital Talk. You can find out what's going on in the world. We talk about the issues of the day, the events of the day, the people that people are talking about. We have an interesting way of looking at the news and having a little fun with the issues. So if you want to have some fun, learn a few things, and get up on the right side of the world, Doug Stephan's Good Day program, weekday mornings, 2 to 7 a.m. on CRN Digital Talk.
PM show, nationwide coast-to-coast CRN Digital Talk Radio. I'm Michael Horn with Scott St. James, Paul Stern. Glad to have you all with us here today on the weekend edition. By the way, Jerry Seinfeld is in the news. His son's charity lemonade stand was busted by the cops. Did you hear about this?
I saw that, yeah.
You know, when life gives you lemons, hide them, because the police will hunt you down. Jerry Seinfeld and his kids, last week, he and his son Julian and two of his friends set up a lemonade stand in East Hampton, New York. They were raising money for Jessica Seinfeld's charity, Baby Buggy. Yeah, this organization was founded back in 2001, provides items such as strollers, children's clothing, cribs to families in need. However, the police were not in a charitable mood. Apparently, local neighbors called and complained about illegally parked cars near the event, and when the authorities arrived, they deemed the refreshment booth was not legal, as Seinfeld's family had the rights and the permits for it. So Ms. Seinfeld took the getting arrested, and she put a caption on a photo saying, "Lemonade dreams crushed by local neighbor, but not before raising lots of money for at Love Recycled," which apparently is the That's the Twitter account there for it. So anyway, there you have it.
I think that's too strong. It's it's a big time charity. You've got people that are overseeing this, and they're big name people. There's nothing about them that indicates they're bad people, and all they're handing out is.
You're upset again. I love it. Bring it.
Well, yeah, it's just
bring it, Hammer.
I don't think they need to come in and bother something because they're doing good things for people. That's all.
Here's something else you're going to get upset about. Ashley Madison's CEO has officially stepped down.
Does anybody know
anybody
read
down to do what?
Well, apparently a lot of people do, but nobody wants to go on the site to look because they're afraid that then people will know that they went on the site. This Noel Bitterman is the CEO of Ashley Madison, the parent company of Avid Life Media, and they were trying to always get everybody to advertise. They want to get on the air and advertise for free. It's like, I'm going to put that crap on the air for free? You want to get that stuff on the air, you better pay big bucks for it. Anyway, he's the disgraced former CEO of Ashley Madison. That's the website that says, life is too short, so have an affair. And so now there was a breach there of, Hillary Clinton's server apparently got whopped into here on the Ashley Madison site. And so everybody's name is on there. Like 46 people from the White House and people from the Senate and stuff in there. And Ashley Madison is searching for a replacement. And I'm thinking one of you two gentlemen may want to step up and take over this company.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Yeah. They say that Bitterman may have used this site to cheat on his own wife. Maybe they just when he was on there. Anyway, he's coming to fire Ashley Madison as the hackers expose millions of pieces of data of Ashley Madison's users, profiles, credit cards, and more. So they say in a statement effective today, Noel Bitterman, in a mutual agreement with the company, is stepping down as chief executive officer of Avid Life Media and is no longer with the company. Until the appointment of a new CEO, the company will be led by existing senior management teams who are probably all suspect too. Jerry Bruckheimer in the news. He is one of the most powerful guys in Hollywood. What a great guy. Great producer. He can make careers. He's a guy who's, there's somebody suing him now because they couldn't get their foot in his door.
You got arguably the biggest guy in the world, and obviously he ticked somebody off.
Well, this guy Isidro Jargui. Isidro Jargui, I think he worked gardening for me at one time as well. Oh, wow. He was a handyman, and he claims he was at Bruckheimer's L.A. pad in December of 2014. He was invited to come in through the sliding glass door. According to the lawsuit, there was a metal plate at the base of the door covering a 2-foot hole, and Isidro apparently says he stepped on the plate, it shifted, sending him down into the hole.
Oh, my.
Now, that happened to me a couple of times when I had my handyman, Herb Tarlick, that used to come around my house and do some stuff for it. Anyway, it's unclear what injuries he suffered, although he says they were severe, and he doesn't say how much he wants, but he hopes that Jerry Bruckheimer can cover it. And we're not talking about the money, we're talking about the hole.
Well, he can afford that. It's just and if that's all that it is, well, he definitely does, he should be paid off.
Okay, Dancing with the Stars, season 21. They do this twice a year, so don't get all crazy. It's been around 21 years. It's bad enough it's been around, whatever, now 11 years
I've
or so.
gotten a little tired of it.
Season 21 starting up, and Nick Carter is going to be on the show. He's from the Backstreet Boys. That'll get a lot of babes will tune into that show, watching Nick Carter bust a few moves here and there. Here's one for you that I'm not quite sure, but Paul, you may know this. Kim Zolciak. She is the Real Housewives of Atlanta alumnus.
Haven't seen much of the Housewives of Atlanta, but I have seen some of the other ones. And
she was on with Nene Leakes. They were always at odds with each other in season 21.
The name doesn't exactly ring a bell.
Here's a good one for you. And this guy will be a burst of speed, I'm sure, and he's going to be able to do one of those where they shove you underneath your legs, only this time he'll be going under his partner's legs. That's Victor Espinosa. He's the Triple Crown winning jockey. Confirmed on Sports Nation that even though he doesn't have any rhythm and he can't dance, he'll rumba on the dance floor this September.
Now, this is a little debating. I think a jockey is a person that will get a very high talent.
Well, they've had disc jockeys on there before, so why not have a jockey?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I don't know if it's
next year they're going to have a jockey short.
I don't know.
They're pulling this. They can't get stars. They got Bindi Irwin. We talked about this on the show Monday. She's the 17-year-old daughter of the late Steve Irwin, the crocodile guy, and so she's excited about doing this.
Not a major celebrity.
Here's a good one for you, and she stole the name What's Cooking, so this is why I'm not going to be rooting for her. Paula Deen. Paula Dean. I'm telling you right now,
Dean?
she's going to be throwing hams at some of the judges if they don't watch out, because brace yourself. She's going to put out, it's going to be tough to watch her with some of those butter-based treats. She'll be plying it to bringing home-cooked stuff to those judges. Can you imagine those guys sitting there getting some of the good Paula Dean home cooking? This is a pretty good season. They actually have some stars this year. Chaka Khan is going to be there.
No, Chaka Khan. That's exactly correct.
And she's going to be on there. And Alexia and Carlos Penavega, the married couple, will compete against each other this season. She's an actress and her actor-singer husband from Disneyland. Are you aware of them?
They're the couple
when they bring a star from Disneyland, this is when I know dance starts really scraping low.
You mean the Disney Channel?
No, it says from Disneyland.
Well, not one of the
Alexia and Carlos Penavega. The married couple will complete. She's the actress and her actor-singer husband confirmed. Oh, they confirmed from Disneyland. I'm sorry. I thought maybe they were singers at that, what's that country review they got there? And
the Old Time Theater.
Tomorrowland, where they got the review. Anyway, I didn't see your name on this list, Scott St. James.
No, I don't think you did.
And Nick Vale, a bachelorette, Caitlin Bristow, won't be competing thanks to her timing. There's a chance another member of Bachelor Nation could be coming on the show.
This has got to be the worst season ever.
No, I think this is actually pretty good, especially with Alexia and Carlos Penavega. We're not quite sure where they're from. Can you look them up? Coach Sarkisian, you know him? You know the Alexia and Carlos?
Get ready to fight on, baby. Let's go!
Apparently he's supporting him.
Hi, here's your delivery from Staples.com.
Thanks, Staples guy. My office is starving. Got any snacks?
Staples has pretzels, granola bars, energy bars, trail mix, all at a low price.
Nuts?
Cashews, almonds, pistachios, pecans, walnuts.
Chips?
Potato chips, corn chips, whole grain chips, gluten-free chips.
Whoa, that's a lot of snacks.
We also have antacids. Tablet antacids, liquid antacids. Make on budget happen, make break time happen. Staples, make more happen. Now at Staples, get a 42-ounce bag of M&M's milk chocolate or peanut candy for just $8.99.
Offer valid on SKU 689508 and 689504 and 523 while supplies last. See store staples.com for details.
Andro 400, I really love it. I've lost 50 pounds. I was a size 38 waist. I've gone down to a 32 waist. My mood has changed. I don't get stressed out. It gave me so much more energy. It was like I'm 25. I'm so happy. I'm just a completely different man.
Guys, if you'd like to see results like Dave Ryan's, try Andro 400. The safe, inexpensive way to boost your testosterone. Go to andro400.com or call 888-400-0435. 888-400-0435.
Do you owe the IRS money? Do you have years of unfiled returns? Has the IRS garnished your wages or put a lien against your house? The IRS has the power to make you pay back what they claim you owe and will stop at nothing to collect. If you are losing sleep over your IRS tax problem, there is a solution. Call Signature Tax now. Speak with our professionals and feel the weight of your tax burden lifted from your shoulders. Call 800-543-1427 for your free and confidential analysis on ending your tax nightmare. We can help get your life back on track and give you the fresh start you deserve. Our A-plus BBB rated tax resolution team has over 125 years of combined experience to get you the best deal possible while stopping the IRS dead in their tracks. Call Signature Tax now at 800-543-1427. Call 800-543-1427. Again, that's 800-543-1427. 800-543-1427.
Get ready to fight on, baby. Let's go!
Again, thanks to Coach Sarkisian from USC to be here today to kind of lead us in cheers here on the weekend edition of the PM Show. I'm Michael Horn with Scott St. James and Paul Stern. We have the coach here. Thank you, Coach.
Get ready to fight on, baby. Let's go!
Donald Trump is in the news. He finally has addressed the controversy. You know, a lot of people saying he's not giving enough information. And so apparently someone said his hair was a toupee. And a female he had come out of the audience and actually look at it and kind of sort through it. And he was in South Carolina on Thursday, and he got down to the most important point, his hair. And Trump has insulted, they say, women, Latinos, just about everyone in good sense, but he's still apparently sensitive to them. So someone in the New York Times questioned whether his hairstyle was real, and he had a lady come up and said it definitely was. So there you have it. She unfolded it and looked and...
I heard somebody actually questioned him about his position on immigration. They asked him if that was real, too.
But that guy was escorted out of the room.
Yeah, of course he was.
That's right. Get rid of Jorge. Guy's not a reporter. He's a talk show host, Jorge. I've seen him on Bill O'Reilly's show, and he tries to be kind of gentlemanly, but he really, he has that razor edge about him where he's trying to have being an activist. NBA legend Daryl Chocolate Thunder Dawkins has died at 58. One of the bright stars. He was a slam dunker, wasn't he, Daryl Dawkins?
Yes, he sure was.
Passed away Thursday morning at the age of 58. Reportedly taken to the hospital for an unknown medical emergency, and he passed away. So that's sad news.
Very sad.
Adele has a new album coming out. Are you a big Adele fan? You kind of like, the Ankas of the world and all that. And while she's a real good pop sensation, she also has a nice, easy listening style to her, Adele.
I haven't paid enough attention to her. I really, so I'm sure she's going to end up showing up out there in Temecula too. And it's,
well, I'm sure she's going to play every Indian casino she can get her hands on.
Absolutely. But I'm looking forward to seeing her. But right
Chief
now,
White Cloud is in negotiations with their agent right now, and I think. That's good. Didn't you, some of your school and Indian guys, didn't some of your people that went there went on to become general managers?
I can't vouch for the authenticity, but I certainly was an Indian guide.
What was your Indian name?
I was actually I was a Little White Cloud, actually.
Little White Cloud. And what about, wasn't it David Schwimmer?
David Schwimmer was in the same, he was in the same pack.
He was in the
same
tribe. Take it easy, the same tribe. And what was Schwimmer's name?
He was a Little Black Hawk.
Little Black Hawk. So
the things that we learn here.
It was great. It was very good.
Yeah.
Anyway, her last album, Adele's album, was released in 2011. And she's got a new one coming up, and they're getting a release date. We don't know exactly when, but it should be out soon. And that'll be good. Do you know what's coming out, Tomas? You're sort of the musicologist here on the show. They say maybe November, sometime in November, possibly. No comment. She posted this last in May of 2014, before her 26th birthday. She posted a makeup-free selfie saying "Bye-bye 25. See you later in the year X." And that's fans were speculating that she planned to release a new album during the next few months, titled 25, continuing the tradition of naming her records after years in her life. But in October of last year, an annual financial report and a record label stated there would be no new release by Adele that year. So it's kind of interesting. I'm about to release an album called 1951. It's a great year for me. Anyway, Olivia Wilde, Amanda Seyfried, and Marissa Tomei and more are starring in the first holiday movie of the season, Love the Coopers. You are a movie guy now. What about this?
I'm so ready.
It's a Christmas film. You ready for it?
Yeah, I'm ready to see this. And first of all,
why?
First of all, I love all those people that are in it. And so I think that this film is going to be very good, but it's because of all that talent.
Actors in there. There's a lot of talent.
Yep.
As we mentioned, Ed Helms going to be in there, Diane Keaton, Alan Arkin, John Goodman,
it's loaded
Alex
up with
Bornstein. Should be a standout.
Good stuff.
I haven't even seen some of the movies that are out now. Have you seen The Man from U.N.C.L.E.?
No, I was going to the other day.
Let's see that together.
Yeah,
we should go see it.
Definitely. Next Wednesday.
Yeah. And I haven't even seen Mission Impossible yet.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I got to see that. Pierce Brosnan was on Jimmy Kimmel Live on Thursday night, and Jimmy had asked about a rumor that he had started GoldenEye as James Bond, was the first choice back in 1989 for the Batman movie, and Pierce admitted he had been hesitant to take the superhero role. He explained, "I just didn't think that was going to fly. I was naive, I was silly," and he definitely was.
Yeah, I'm aware of that story, and it's a true story.
Michael Keaton got the role, and then the rest is history. And Michael Keaton should have kept it, don't you think?
Yeah.
Just like who was the guy that played James Bond? George, what was his name again? That Lazenby. He played one time, and then he thought he was going to typecast his career. His agent talked him out of it. One and run.
Yep.
Yes, he has been doing that all the time.
Didn't work.
So there you have it.
Did not work.
There's some weird stories, too. We were talking about Johnny Bench and using the, what is that, blue emu? It doesn't stink?
Correct, the blue emu.
There's a new survey that sniffed out the most annoying odors known to Americans. One is the locker room for the Cincinnati Reds when Johnny Bench played for him. The other one, cigarette smoke, was at the top of the list. That's the most annoying, cigarette smoke. They polled 1,000 Americans to discuss your least and most favorite smells in the home. And nothing reeked more than a smoking cigarette butt, according to 25% of the respondents. In the top 5 of rancidity were a full garbage can, a cat litter box, mold and mildew, and last night's fish dinner. All of which you can come to my house and smell if you'd like to by walking around to various rooms.
Yeah, we will.
Really nice. Maybe I'll get some of that blue emu. Have John. I actually, to clean up my house, take away the scent from all of these things here, the full garbage can, the cat litters box, mold, mildew, and last night's fish dinner. I invite Johnny Bench to come and just sit on the couch.
You only get away with that because you're that good.
Go ahead, Johnny. Hey, you played a good game today.
Let me take just a moment or two, if I may, and talk about a great place to eat. That's right. For you folks anywhere in the eastern San Fernando Valley, drop into Bob's Big Boys. That's right. In Sun Valley at 8274 Sunland Boulevard. Now, everybody remembers the name Bob's. They're getting bigger and bigger every day. And little old Bob carrying the hamburger in his checkered overalls is the same Bob that you remember from back through the years. And, of course, if you want to go in for a great lunch, remember their classic burger, the original double-deck hamburger combination. Delicious 100% pure ground beef in 2 patties with American cheese, lettuce, and our famous Big Boy special sauce. The name is Bob, and I think when you go in, you'll say, by golly, I'm sure glad that I found this restaurant because it's good for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. They've got all kinds of things, and all you have to do is remember. Bob's Big Boy in Sun Valley at 8274 Sunland Boulevard. It's a great place to eat.
What are you going to do with your old car? You can try selling it, you could junk it, or you could donate it to Heritage for the Blind. Your car will be towed away for free, and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1-800-785-9618. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats. It doesn't matter if your vehicle runs or not. It will be towed away for free, and you'll be supporting those that need help. Heritage for the Blind is a nonprofit organization that helps the visually impaired live fuller lives. Call right now to donate your car, and as a special thank you for calling, you'll receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to many exciting locations. Call Heritage for the Blind right now, 1-800-785-9618. Donating is easy, and your vehicle is towed away for free. Plus, you'll get a free vacation voucher. Call now, 1-800-785-9618. That's 1-800-785-9618.
CRN travelers, relax at the beautiful Fountain Grove Inn and Conference Center in Santa Rosa, California. Come to quality and come to luxury. Experience the newly renovated guest rooms. They're generously sized and they're decorated in the Tuscan tradition. They have great, incredible pillow-top mattresses, luxurious linens, and down-filled comforters. The Fountain Grove Inn also offers complimentary Wi-Fi and internet access. There's warm cookies and coffee every evening in the hotel lobby, and you can visit the newly remodeled Equus Restaurant and Equus Lounge with its new wine bar. It's the ideal place to relax and enjoy a glass of wine and watch our What's Cooking on Wine show on CRN with host Larry Van Alst on Wednesdays. It's the Fountain Grove Inn, Hotel, and Conference Center located in the heart of Sonoma wine country. It's easily located in Santa Rosa off the 101 Fountain Grove Parkway exit. Call 707-578-6101. That's 707-578-6101 or visit fountaingroveinn.com.
PM show, final edition here, final segment, not the edition of the PM show. I'm Michael Horn along with Scotty St. James and Paul Stern. So there's a new poll, and Coach Sarkisian is here also from USC. Thank you, Coach, for being with us today.
Get ready!
Oh, boy.
Right on, baby! Let's go!
The new poll out, and, it was National Dog Day, Be Nice to Your Dog Day. Right. And 38% of dog owners love their pet more than their partner. Are you aware of that? Dog lovers and their, companions, according to that survey, And 1,000 dog owners found 38% love their dog more than their partner or spouse. Dog owners even admit they'd be slightly more devastated by their pet running away than a breakup. Oh boy,
I think there's a lot to that.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
You got a dog, do you?
Well, I have, but I don't right now. But
you got that one that like ran from you when you were firing in there and the bees attacked you, right?
Well, I love dogs. I do, but I'm not alone.
I took my dog. I promised my dog this week because it was National Dog Day. I'd take her to get a bath at the dog groomers. And, you know, you have to be careful when you go to the dog groomers. And you always bring like one of those little potty bags or something. And my dog decided to just take a poop right in front of the door. And I didn't realize what was going on. When I came out, I kind of stepped in the poop. And I'm telling you, I did a weird kind of rumba tango on the lawn outside the front of that place.
Well, you've never been forgotten.
I got in the car and I thought Johnny Bench was sitting in the car with me. Boy, that was something. Now I bring that up because apparently people in Portland, Oregon are raising a stink over a man who keeps defecating in public. This guy is the Portland Pooper.
Man,
and he is on the prowl. Residents have nicknamed him the Portland Pooper. He's been pooping all over the southwestern part of the city the last few weeks. Locals think that his stuff attacks are not spontaneous. They say, I find it interesting that he has toilet paper with him. Now, that is something I'm going to bring with me in a brush the next time I go to the dog groomers. It's this left shoe right here. I don't know if any of you guys can smell it right. It's on my foot right now. I don't want to look at the bottom of it.
Yes, sir. You sure want somebody like that coming to your house.
People like to do their own thing. They kind of march to a beat of their own drum, and one business owner set up a surveillance camera, captured the serial pooper in the act. He then printed flyers so that fellow citizens would have the straight poop on this guy. And the problem is where the public pooper chooses to leave his dookie deposits. They say it's quoting now.
Who's writing this copy?
It's pretty weird because we've got a couple of schools and a park here. This is on KOIN News. A lot of families around here say this is not the kind of thing you want to see. And I'll tell you,
no.
I didn't want to see my dog's poop in front of that door. Let me tell you, that was a surprise.
This is like that Hee-Haw news. They're reading the news from Hee-Haw.
Yeah. And then for some people, the problem with the great outdoors is the great outdoors. So there was a visitor at Yellowstone National Park. Isn't that where Jellystone? Isn't that where Ranger Rick's is? Jellystone? Where,
well, no, I think I've heard this story. This isn't a funny story. This is pretty serious.
This visitor to Yellowstone National Park failed to see any bears and recommended lodge employees train them better. She left a comment card at the front desk of the hotel requesting that staffers, quoting now, please train your bears to be where guests can see them. The comment card further went on to scold, this is an expensive trip to not see bears. Only, we'll leave the show with that one.
Oh, no, you didn't hear the story about from Catalina.
What happened, Coach?
Get ready!
What happened in Catalina?
This poor tortoise was attacked by a bison. And, I don't know, they came to like 10 minutes later, they noticed a bison drooling over him.
Was he okay?
No.
Well, he wasn't eaten alive or what?
Well, no, he got away.
Of course,
he had to play dead for 10 minutes with a drooling bison on top of him.
Wow. That's what happened to Coach Sarkisian. That's why he was on the meds.
Get ready to fight on, baby.
You ever had a drooling bison on top of you?
You ever had the Portland Pooper in your neighborhood? That's even worse. We got to get out of here. Thanks to Coach Sarkisian from USC. Thanks to Tomas and Courtney Gadare for producing the show. Thank you, Scott St. James.
My pleasure.
Thank you, Paul Stern.
Thank you.
Thank you all for listening. You missed anything, check out our website at crntalk.com. Download our cell phone app. On your smartphone, dial pound 250, hit send. When asked, say CRN Talk. I'm Michael Horn. Have a great weekend.
Enjoying all your favorite CRN programming is easier than ever. It's right on your TV, through your local cable provider, and on the web at crntalk.com. But when you're on the move, stuck in a plane, train, or in your car, catch up on all the shows you missed. Or listen live to your favorites. Download our CRN app from your iPhone, iPad, Android, or BlackBerry. Just search for CRN Digital Talk Radio. Or search for your favorite CRN shows on apps like iTunes, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, AHA Radio, uTunes, and Nobex. Now you have access to all of our great shows anywhere in the world and the ability to be part of them by calling our toll-free studio line at 800-336-2225. For more information on where and how to listen, log on to crntalk.com and create your own listening experience today.